All right, so 26 years.
26.
What, 4 states? 5 kids.
Yeah.
16 years of ministry. Well, 16 years of leading a church,
Right.
but 26 years of ministry. So in 26 years, what would you say? You know, we've had 26 years.
This ain't gonna be question and answer.
It's gonna be question and answer.
Oh.
So 26 years, good times, bad times.
Right.
What have you learned? So I'll let you go
learned?
first. What have you learned? You say it first, and then I'll pop off you. So
Okay.
what have you learned? You got your,
Funny you should ask.
Got your cue.
I happen to have
She's got a
notes.
cue cards, and so
I thought it was just us. Who
Is
you
it-
talking to?
I'm talking to them.
Oh,
Okay, but go ahead. Come on.
my bad.
Hey, I'm talking to America. Come on.
Okay, Bernie Mac.
All right.
Okay, so I've learned a lot, first
Yes.
of all. But then some days I feel like I've learned nothing.
Yes, because she switches up on me, but that's good. And I've
But we'll
changed
start.
too.
We'll start.
I'm changed too. Go ahead. I'm gonna get my notes out.
I've got some notes to keep me on track. So one of the things that I've learned, and this is something that I do, but it really made sense to me when I did Kingdom Woman.
Okay.
It talks about how a wise woman builds. So that's I'm gonna throw the scripture in there just because I have to.
She's always gonna have a
to.
scripture. Just know that. She's
Proverbs-
always gonna have, and nothing wrong with that.
Proverbs 14:1. But it talks about how a wise woman builds her house. And house, we know that's like everything that God has entrusted to you, everything he's given to you to steward. So a wise woman builds her house, but a foolish woman tears it down with her own hands. And so that just helped me reframe. It can help you reframe everything. And so with that, I just think in every situation, like, am I building up or am I tearing down?
Yeah.
And so what I can say I've learned like through the years is that in every situation, I'm either building up or tearing down. Like every argument, everything that I don't agree with, every frustration.
And I never frustrate.
And there's a lot of frustrations in 26 years.
I'm a perfect companion.
But am I gonna build up or tear down? And I could ramble on this, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yes, you can ramble, but
I'm
just
not gonna do it, but I'm gonna say this.
okay.
I was talking to another wife, and she was talking about how, you know, just this issue they were having, and she was so frustrated, she was upset, and she was like, you know, he didn't do
It's
this.
this
He
thing
didn't.
with wives always being frustrated with their husbands. But go ahead.
She was like, he didn't do this, and this sat there for so long, and I was like, you're put there like you're a builder, like we build up. So in that situation, like, how could you have built instead of tearing down? Because what she chose to do was she chose to do it, but if you reframe the way you think about it, it changes your perspective, and then you think of it as like, I see whatever that is, whatever that lack may be, whatever that may be that you're not doing that I don't like.
Yeah.
God has placed me there to build up, and so
Yeah.
that's kind of how I think about it.
And I think to that also, one of the things that's important is that we should cover each other's shortfalls. Like the way you see it, according to the Bible, building up, tear it down, is the
Yeah.
way I see it. It's like it's a garden, and what you
You in my
plant,
notes.
the seed that you plant is the harvest you're going to reap.
Yeah.
And so I want to make sure that I try to, not always, 'cause I'm not batting 1,000.
Yes, you are. You batting 3,000.
But I try to make sure that the seeds that I'm planting
Right.
is going to be the fruit that I'm going to enjoy later on.
Say that again.
Yeah, the seeds that I'm planting is going to be something I can enjoy later on.
That's good.
And so some things come quickly and some things come over time.
Right.
And so just making sure that the same way that you don't use your words and your actions to tear me down, I try not to use my words,
I
my
try not
actions.
to.
We get on each other's
I might
nerves.
do it sometime,
You can't be together 26 years and not get on nerves. Like
Right.
it's gonna happen.
Right.
You know. Nah, she never gets on my nerves. But occasionally I get on yours. Okay. So what else did you have for us? If you want to say something
wanna
else.
go?
Nah, you can go first
Okay.
because that way I
Number
can get,
2.
Yes. Number 2.
Okay, so listen. You know I like psychology, so I gotta drop this. I got
She
to.
does
I gotta
like
do it. I gotta do
psychology.
it. So there's this phenomenon called hedonic adaptation, right? And that's the tendency to get used to positive or negative changes in life. Basically, things get old.
Yes.
And so for me, I would say what I've learned over the 26 years is that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like things get old, we get used to it in
Yeah.
marriage. And you have to find ways to keep it fresh. That's what I've learned.
Yeah.
So we have to find things that like reignite passion and have fun together. Like I love you. Love is cool, but I want to like you.
Yes.
I feel like not liking you would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Love, I feel like the Lord he'll correct that in me. But
Because love's really not a
like
feeling.
you.
Love is a
Yeah,
command.
and it's a
Love is
choice.
action. Yeah, you choose.
But to like someone, to like the person you're with us being together for so long, and then the way things have changed throughout the years too.
Yeah.
I want to have a good time with you.
Yes.
And so that's important to me. That's
Yeah.
important. So over the years, I've learned to keep it fresh. Find new
Yeah.
things to do. Like we
Yes.
find fun things to do. We went on our first cruise.
Yes.
This year.
We did
Took
go
a long
on
time.
our first cruise.
Took a long time, but we
that I
finally
almost
went.
messed
That
up.
you enjoyed.
I enjoyed eventually.
Right.
Yeah. I was really nervous about leaving the kids, but, anyway.
You weren't thinking about it.
But also to that point, I think, and what I've noticed is that as time has progressed, I've gotten a whole lot more boring.
Really?
I like my routine.
Uh-huh.
And so it's easy for me to get stuck in a rut and not necessarily try new things. Because in my mind, sometimes if it's not broke, don't fix it. If it's working, why adjust it?
Yeah.
But not realizing that what works today and what's good today might not necessarily be good 5-10 years down the road. And then also, I think that also goes into the reason that adjustment is needed or those things are needed is because, and we'll talk about this later, things change and people change over time.
Right.
And so it would be foolish for me to think that that you now,
One of
the
us.
same thing, the same thing that worked back then or
Yeah.
even 10 years ago works today.
Right.
The world is so much different and life is so much more complex.
Yeah.
And so it requires different solutions and same effort into. So and I like keeping things fresh and not getting old and doing new things. And even though I'm slow to it, I eventually like doing new things.
Yeah.
You know, I like it when we have shared experiences together and we do things that we had not done before.
Right.
And I like doing new things. Yeah, so it's
But I can't put all that on you. Like it's on me too. If I notice that it's like you say you're boring, you get boring. Like I can't just say, well, he's not going to do this. I might have to bring it up and say, let's try this. Like with the cruise, right? So I may have
bring it up repeatedly and repetitively and almost in a very forceful way.
Define forceful.
Hey, you pretty forceful.
Hey.
You are forceful.
Well, I have to be.
Well,
right?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I need it. I'm not going to catch hints, and I'm not going to catch innuendos.
Yeah.
So I'd much rather you be transparent,
Right.
outright,
And a lot of reminders.
And just speak it. Like for me, that works better if you just say, hey, I need you to do this, or I want you to do this. Then that helps me clearly know what the expectation is, and then it helps me know what the target is, and then it also gives me other things to consider. Then sometimes when you say things like that, it lets me know I'm not paying attention enough to certain things. I should have noticed that. So I don't mind you being forceful. It just makes life easier.
Makes it easier.
Yeah, so always
Less
speak
confusion.
plainly. Yeah, less confusion.
Okay. You want to go?
No, you got it. Go ahead.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3.
Oh, let me tell you what I wrote down.
What'd you write down?
My
Another
marriage.
psychological term.
No.
Okay.
I put my marriage as my marriage. That's what I've learned over the years. That what works for us works for us.
Yes.
And it may not work for other people.
Yeah.
And other people don't have to understand it.
No.
But that's what works for us.
Yeah.
And so I think finding out what that looks like, and you talked about how, seasons change. So even those things may change, but having non-negotiables, having things that we stand on, what we stand for, we have to figure that out. And we figure that out in our marriage, what works. And it may not be the same thing that works for somebody else, but it works for us.
Yeah.
And that, I think that's carried us, making sure that we are true to who we are as teammates and as a couple.
Yeah. And I agree. I like the idea that because it's not a one size fits all.
Right.
And for some people, they have a norm. Well, I'm thinking, I would never want to do that.
Right.
Like that.
Like what?
No, cause then,
being messy.
you being messy, and so she being messy. She's trying to make me gossip,
I just need an example.
So an example.
When I'm lying, my voice goes up a couple.
Yeah, it goes up. So I'm not gonna say that. But what I will say is that what I've come to understand is that what works for certain people might not necessarily work for us. And what works in certain seasons might not work in the next season.
Oh, that's good.
And so there's nothing wrong with having an expectation that changes from time to time, or something that people don't understand.
Yeah.
And I think it's helpful, and it's also good when you see couples who have unusual chemistry around things that I would never do or I would never consider, but it makes me realize that we could do something different. And so I think that's good as far as that's concerned. And with that, just knowing that we can impose boundaries on one another. I spit on you. But we can impose boundaries. Just give you a little moisture.
A little moisture.
And that's good. Like some of them, like I've heard it said plenty of times before with me, oh man, you henpecked, or you this and you that. I'm thinking, I don't care.
You better get picked.
Okay, whatever. But I don't care. Like it's certain things I realize I like. If it works for us, I'm good with that. If it's and whatever that is, and you're fine with it, if you like it, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, and even when I don't like it, I still love it.
Come on.
Cause she wouldn't let me get a motorcycle. She wouldn't let me parasail. I can't hang glide.
You can. You could do anything you want.
Notice she said earlier when she lied, her voice goes up an octave, and she just said, "You can." Which symbol is
you can. If you want a motorcycle?
No, I don't.
Okay.
You done talk me out of it. You done use your psychological mumbo jumbo to talk me out of it. Yeah, I don't want a motorcycle anymore. I'm afraid. Sure? I'm positive.
We could go on a motorcycle ride together.
Okay. I like that.
Okay.
We get a Harley. We'll do that.
Okay.
You low down dirty dog.
Okay, the next thing I can say I've learned.
Number 4.
To leave you alone.
Glory to Jesus.
Give you a good letting alone.
Glory to Jesus.
And learning to be by myself. Because we're two different people. Because back in the day, I wanted to be up under you and be around you all the time. And I would see you wanting time alone as like rejection. But
really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
If you wouldn't want to be around me, I mean, all of this. Like, why would you not want to be around me?
But I'm here.
Like, this is me.
But
I'm home, baby.
But I come home though. I'm home.
I said back in the day, this is 26 years, right?
Yeah.
This is what we've learned over the years. And so
I used to come home and we didn't, you felt like I was rejecting you when I didn't want to like hang out, or I was tired or something like that?
Yeah.
Or I had to study and work and all that stuff?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And all that stuff, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we do
that's
have
a lot of time.
Stuff.
Yeah. So, but I've learned over the years, like, that's good. Like, we're two different people.
Yeah.
And so because we're two different people, like, I can have things that I enjoy, things that I want to do, goals, and I can honor that without dishonoring who you are and what you want to do. Like, I can do both. I have capacity to hold both.
Yeah.
I can do my own thing. You can do your own thing. There's an episode of King and Queens where Carrie and Doug do like this. That's where they separate.
Yeah.
But I think it's good. It's good to have a life outside of your relationship and know who you are, know things you like, don't like, and all those things. So I've learned, like, that's good. That's a good thing to have. I just bought some tap shoes. I can't tap. Never tapped before. Yeah, but I got some tap shoes off Amazon, and they were inexpensive.
So let me tell you my toxic trait.
So I'm going to be tapping. I've already started at home. I'm watching YouTube videos.
So my toxic trait with that is that she going to go to tap class, and the tap instructor,
oh Lord,
gonna be some guy with some swivel hips.
Why is it a guy? First of all,
because my mind is jacked up.
Okay. And
so now I'm thinking, well, now I got to go tap to show this joker he can't move in on my tap shoes. Look here, but see, that's one of my toxic traits.
And you know we wear tight pants and tap.
Yeah, I know exactly. So I gotta, so now I gotta go pick up tap, or at least just show my face at the tap class.
No, this is my thing.
Yeah,
we're talking about being by ourselves.
I'm gonna just show up at the tap dance class.
You gotta get your own thing.
But see, this thing, we show up in each other's spaces just to survey the land. Like I show up just to survey the land, just let my presence be known.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. I just show up, let my presence be known, and then move on. But I've told you the same thing. Like, hey, I'm doing this. You need to.
When you did jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, everything.
I went
I say, hey,
look at
people, when I've had the kids.
Too close.
Sporting events. Like, when the kids first started running track.
Yeah.
Everybody was wondering who my wife was because she doesn't do outside things. In Florida, I had to beg her. I said, please come to the track because people keep asking me, is that your wife? Is that your wife? I said, please come to this track.
Don't worry about who his wife is.
Yeah. And then she came one time.
I'm kidding.
She came one time and then didn't come
it's
back
hot.
again.
I don't do heat. I don't do bugs. I don't do humidity.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But you live in Florida.
We got to find our own things.
Yeah, but agree.
Yeah.
And I think that's good to find your own thing.
Yeah.
And then also, if it's something that you really want to do, I try to support you in it and make it where you can do it well.
Yeah.
And so, but I think over
So you're gonna support my tap?
I guess so. I will.
You're gonna come to my.
It depends on what support looks like. Yeah, as long as nobody picking you up by your hips, I come like the second somebody grab her by her hips and do the dirty dance.
Tyler Perry, call me. I'm gonna be tapping.
Hey,
call me, Tyler.
Grab her by her hips and throw her up in the air. I will turn over every seat in there. And the fact, it would be so ugly. And she knows I'm not playing. Like, you know I'm not playing, right?
First of all, I don't think anybody going to be picking me up.
You got that right.
It's a whole lot of pick up.
Hey,
I don't think nobody going to be picking me up.
They better not. So, yeah. But yeah, I support you in it.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You are very supportive. I will say that.
I try to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I try to be.
I love it. I love it. Am I still going?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Number 5. You ready for this one?
5.
I put let other relationships feed my marriage. So that's one thing that I've learned.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is, first relationship, don't do it. I'm going to say this. Don't be funny acting.
She's
okay?
so spiritual. And she's not even playing.
But I'm serious,
I know.
Okay?
That's a good thing,
First
though.
relationship, there's the Proverb 31 woman. All those wonderful things that she did. First of all, like, who is she to do all these things? But it says at the end, like, that she feared the Lord. And I believe that that's one of the best gifts I can give you is a woman and a wife who fears the Lord, because there are so many times where I go to the Lord and he checks me before I can get to you. So be grateful that I have a relationship.
I'm extremely grateful.
But it's so important, like, as a wife, to have a relationship with the Lord, to pray, to have time that you take to spend with the Lord. It makes me a better wife. It makes me a better mom. That's my mama calling me.
Yeah.
Having that relationship with God is so vitally important.
Yeah.
And then also other people. So relationships with we talk about, like, having other couples that we can look to.
Yeah.
People who've made mistakes along the years, like learning from those things and having how the Bible talks about having wise counsel, like how there's safety in a whole bunch of counsel. So having other couples that we can look to and learn from has been so important for us over the years. I think about when we first got married and we were in Zion, the couples there, but then when we moved and we were in Texas and they had the couples in Christ.
Yeah.
Man, I learned so much. And just to see what other couples are struggling with and dealing with, and knowing you're not the only one, and knowing that you can grow, I love it. So I think that's one of the things that I've learned, that you gotta have other people that you look to, and you gotta have a relationship with the Lord. You gotta pray.
Yeah,
you got to.
And I would say to that also, just the people that you surround yourself with will typically determine what you get out of your relationship.
Yeah.
And so if I'm going to hang out with a guy, or I'm going to spend some time with a guy, he has to be a guy that likes his wife.
Yeah.
It makes it easier because, birds of a feather flock together.
You got to be a guy, true.
Yeah, he's got, well, she chooses my friends. And no, you
choose your own
but
friends.
But you, to the degree of which we can, if there's something
But I'll let you know if it's something I think you would know. Anyway.
Yeah, so a lot of things I pre-screen.
I
I think Jennifer ain't gonna go for this, so I don't even bother with it. Like, I don't even bring it to you to ask you, because I'm thinking, she ain't gonna like this.
Yeah.
So there's no need. Hey, we can't be
You
friends
had
no
a
more.
friend a long time ago. I was like,
Yeah,
I ain't
okay.
digging him.
Yeah, she
Long time ago.
Yeah,
So
long time.
If
But
you're his friend now, I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
But if you were a long time ago, I'm talking about you.
but it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
But I notice also that the people that you surround yourself with will determine the health of just
That's
you,
true.
period.
Yeah.
Not even just relationship, period.
You
like
become who you're around.
if you hang out with people on your job that don't
Right.
like their job, you're not gonna like your job. If you hang out with people who are trying to be better husbands or have a healthier marriage, then you're gonna do the same thing, have a healthier marriage. Like our environment really does matter, and it really does help us produce certain things. And even if we were raised a certain type of way, and certain behaviors are common in our families,
Right.
or a certain way of talking or communicating, it's best to find somebody that communicates differently in a way that will give you the fruit that you would desire,
Right.
versus just the same old, same old. So definitely the people that we hang around
Yeah.
is, I think that's critical. And we've always, and so this is why when I was younger, I knew I didn't know how to be a husband. Long time ago. Back when my knees worked. When I was younger, I knew I didn't know how to be a good husband. So I intentionally sought out guys. This was when we was in our 20s. I sought out guys that were 40 and over.
Right.
And I said, I want a marriage like that. And one person in particular was Brother Allen. And I remember when we were serving at the church and I was a youth pastor. And every time Brother Allen would come in the room, Sister Allen would giggle and get all happy. And she'll be all like, ooh, there go my man. I'm thinking like, and they older. I'm thinking, I want you to giggle and be happy when I walk in the room. And so I spent as much time as I could with Brother Allen. I said, hey, what is he doing that I need to learn from? And sometimes that's intimidating. And sometimes it made me feel a whole lot less than because he was so much, he is still. There are people who are so big in my head. And it's like, especially then, I couldn't measure up. And so now that I'm older, I'm hitting unk status. I'm
And
older.
look at me getting giddy when you come in the room.
Yeah, sometimes you do. But now that I'm getting older, I want younger guys to look at me like, hey, how can I love my wife and lead my family and follow God the way that he does? And so the same way that I look to other guys, and I still do. Like I still do look to other guys. When I see a guy that's in his 70s, 60s, I'm thinking like, I want to be like that. Yeah.
That's good. And I would also add.
Go ahead, add.
Having other people that you can look to and talk things out. Before I get to you, it'll come out a lot softer.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and then if you got good people that you're talking to,
good people that you can talk
they'll
to,
be like, man, that don't even matter.
Yeah,
like that's not as serious as you think it is.
So it has to be the same sex, and then B, somebody that likes your spouse.
That's rooting for your marriage.
Right. Not somebody say, nah, bro, just go ahead and leave him, man. You be better off in the streets, man. You can do it better. You can do better all by yourself. And like, I don't need that. And so, I like to go to people who know you and who want to see you win, and so that they can correct me when I need to be corrected.
That's good.
And I found that does help because I didn't realize how much I was tripping until I started talking to people like,
you didn't realize what?
How much I was tripping.
What?
You heard me. You gonna make me say something. Don't worry about it. Just go.
Next. Oh, so
The 6.
this 6. I'm almost done. I'm about done.
Okay.
See, quick. See how fast I am and efficient? Okay. Number 6. I've learned how sensitive you are over the
I'm
years.
extremely sensitive.
You are.
But people don't think I am.
And that's good. But that's good. And I've learned over the years to protect that.
Yeah.
Because I could weaponize it if I want to.
Lord have mercy. Yes, you
use
could.
it to my advantage if I want to.
Yeah.
But what a gift to have that vantage point and to see those things, to know all those things about you, and to be able to cherish it and protect it.
Yeah.
So I've learned that I don't want to exploit that. That over the years I have a way, and that's another way I build up. But to know that about you and not use those things to exploit.
Yeah.
But to cover.
Yeah.
And so like, I don't watch sermons in
Oh,
the house.
Hey, well, when I come in and she listens to
like,
another preacher, I said, ugh.
Turn this down. I can't even talk about. I can't even say.
But you know what? Though,
other sermons are good.
But this is the thing. If I came home talking about somebody else's macaroni and cheese was good,
I'd be like, bring me some.
No, she wouldn't.
Yes, I absolutely
she would eventually, but she would fit.
Would.
Or I said, that spaghetti tastes real good.
I'd be like, bring me some spaghetti. That don't get me. Stuff like that don't.
But there's certain things that would.
Certain things do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like just like I got my thing,
I do have my things, but we're not talking about my things. We're talking about your things.
And then I'd be listening to the sermon thing like I say the same thing. It's like comedians feel
and I'd be like,
wives
you right, babe. You say the same
other
thing.
comedians' jokes. It's like he ain't that funny.
You the best preacher I know.
Yeah, you better say that. So, you need to say it with a little more conviction though.
You.
Yeah, talking about some. I walk in there, she listens.
But anyway,
listen to this sermon. I said, boy.
Anyway.
But yeah.
I know those areas.
Yes. I have gotten sensitive in my old age.
You have. And that's okay.
Yeah.
You deal with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think probably one of the challenges is that because so much happens and goes on, I don't necessarily sit in my feelings that long. It's like
that's good. Yeah.
The next thing has to happen. I'm discouraged, or I feel like I failed at something, or whatever the case may be, but I got to keep going. The next thing still has to happen.
Yeah.
And so part of that is, and I think that people read that as me not being,
as you being insensitive,
or not caring.
Not caring.
And then also I do appreciate the fact that you don't exploit those things, and you protect. And I think it's hard when you hear couples or anybody, parents, family members cuss each other out, brothers and sisters, anybody relationship, cuss each other out or say things that'll blow the belt. Yeah. Like when Kevin Hart said about the one, that's why you pee in the bed. You know how girls, women say, cause like truthfully though, like in all honesty, as a man, once we say so many words back and forth, either we're gonna walk away or we're gonna fight. Yeah. With men. That's how confrontation typically escalates. And so it's hard to do that with you because I don't want to just walk away and leave you in your feelings. Yeah. But the only way I know to engage if it keeps getting hotter going forward is, so it's like, I think sometimes as men, when women read that, we don't know what to do next. Because most of us, we don't come from worlds where, especially you play sports, like in the locker room, you fight. Yeah. Like you fight. Or so just the fact that you don't do that. Too. I appreciate the way that you engage with me. It's the last one. That makes it not so difficult to deal. Yeah. Because you are better with words, and you could hurt me if you wanted to.
I would never want to.
But you choose not to.
Yeah.
And then I think you're even more mindful of when you do hurt me unintentionally, you walk it back. Because I am sensitive. Yeah. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
That leads to the next one.
Go ahead.
Forgive fast.
Hold on. What's it?
Okay.
6. Somebody says this is 7.
But don't sweat the small stuff.
Don't what?
Don't sweat the small stuff.
She learned that from me.
I did.
Yeah.
I absolutely, positively did.
She learned that from me. That's what I can take. Go ahead. Tell over the years how you learned don't sweat the small stuff from me.
I've learned to give a whole lot of grace. Because I want it. I want grace. So I've learned to give grace over the years.
Yeah. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy.
And a lot of the stuff that we, get upset about, go off about, it's not important.
It's so
At
slow.
the end of the day, it's not important.
It's not. Yeah. Like she used to always get on me about leaving my clothes on the side of the bed.
Are we giving examples?
No, I'm just saying. She used to always get on me about leaving my clothes on the side of the bed. Right. And then I started noticing something. The bed would be made, the room would be clean, and my stuff would be on the side of the bed. I said, oh, she forgot my clothes.
Who did that?
And then the next day, they were still there.
Who
I
did
said,
that?
I said, babe, you cleaned the room? She said, yeah, I cleaned up.
Boy, she's something else, ain't she?
I said, boy, you talking about dirty. I said, just left it right down side the bed. I said, she said, yeah, I cleaned up.
I was teaching you how to treat me. That's what I was. No,
Everything
I was
got
teaching
to
you how to treat yourself.
I thought that dirty boy. That right there. But anyway.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah.
I just left it there.
Yeah.
I said,
That
if
mind you
he
picking it
don't
up.
care about it, why should I care about
Just
it, right?
pick it up. You know, it's like.
Okay, next, your turn. Go.
But I definitely don't sweat the small stuff.
Okay.
And plus, you can't keep track of too many infractions.
Right.
It
We can keep track.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we can keep track.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can. Those things produce bitterness over time.
Yeah.
And
Resentment.
Resentment.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of unresolved conflict. And it's like the more you keep those things bottled up, the less you are able to move on in a healthy way.
Right.
And the less you're able to move on in a way that just allow you freedom, you know? And so for me, it's just like the capacity to hold on to all that. I just rather be with good stuff. Like I'd rather, if I'm gonna hold on to something, let it be something good. Let it be like, it's a good memory or something that's fruitful or something that makes me happy or something that feeds my soul. Like I don't want to hold on to offense. And that's not just here, that's everywhere. Like you don't want to hold on to offense because that keeps people bitter and it keeps people stuck. And it just hinders the relationship.
Right.
And so that idea of and then you are who you are. Like who am I to think that like you're not perfect? I'm not perfect. Well,
No.
calm down. But the Bible says
right.
it's inevitable that offenses are going to come.
Right.
One reason or another, somebody's going to offend you.
You got to overlook offense like a
Peeping Tom. Yeah, overlook offense like a
That's
peeping Tom.
KB with
Yeah,
it.
KB.
Yeah.
And just being able to do that, it just makes your soul healthier.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just makes your soul healthy. And I think some people like to relish in that and that kind of brings me to my thing I want to say.
Okay.
Is that being right is not worth more than the relationship. I've always, being right is overrated.
Yeah.
It's just overrated.
I can see that. I can see how you've changed.
Yeah, being right is overrated.
I can see that.
Like being right, some people want so desperately to prove their point and to win an argument. For what? Like win the argument at what cost?
Right.
At what expense? For what? Like 26 years, all the different things we're going to talk about or all the different things that are going to happen, it's just one disagreement.
Yeah.
There's one difference of opinion. And so being right, some people, I realize that we can, if we're not mistaken, we can be right at the expense of someone else's feelings, discrediting someone else's experience or point of view, and it can rupture so many things. And typically, that's not just in one area; it shows up in other areas.
Right.
And so, and I got to make sure I'm not flippant and dismissive.
Right.
When I say, it's one thing to be dismissive, which I've learned,
Or to suppress all of your frustration and all of that. You don't have to do that either. Right.
I do sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I think you could talk it out.
When I can talk it out, I can talk it out. But when I can't talk it out, I can't talk it out.
Right.
Like I've gotten
So
better.
then how do you know the difference? Like,
if I'm too emotionally charged. If I'm too emotionally charged about something, I've come to the realization I'm going to say something in the moment that's going to hurt your feelings. And once the words are out there, I can't get them back.
hurt my feelings.
Yes, and I don't want to hurt your feelings. And so I would much rather, like you said, talk to somebody else about it so they can help me filter my thoughts.
Get the raw part out with somebody else.
Help me filter my thoughts, see why I need to reframe it. I can be better. Come to you with a finished product.
Right.
Where I can say, and then also not to lay the whole blame at your feet because it's on me too. Yeah.
Imagine that.
Sometimes a small portion is on me.
Yeah.
I probably say about 4% of it is on me. Then the other 96%, your fault. But being right is overrated.
Right.
What are your thoughts?
I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But see, the difference between us is she
But
oftentimes
sometimes
thinks
I
she's
have
right.
to explain. I think I'm right. I have to explain.
She thinks she's right.
Yeah.
And for me, when I say that, it's like I
want to know that you understand what I'm saying, right? I want to know that you understand. So I need to explain.
But
not all the time.
But even if I don't understand, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Like even if I don't understand, like there are gonna be certain things you're gonna say, I'm just not gonna get it.
I know.
Like I'm just not gonna get it. But I'm fine with that there because like I know you well enough. And so I don't have to understand everything or get it the way that you get it. If I just know something's important to you, I just try to keep that in mind moving forward and be aware of it. That's simple.
Yeah.
So being right, overrated. So we're good with that one.
But I can tell when you think you're right, but you're not saying you're right. I could tell.
Once again.
And I might explain a little bit more. I could tell. Sometimes I let it go, but
sometimes she doesn't.
Sometimes I'll be like, hold up.
Because I do think I'm right. But it's like
both of us
instead of going
think
back
we're
and
right.
forth, I'm thinking you got it. I'm thinking you got it. Like it's no.
At any point, we could both be right or we could both be wrong.
It's just a
but
difference.
Chances are, I'm right.
Yes. And so you have it. It's a difference of perspective.
Right.
And so if you want to, not if you want to be right, but if you genuinely feel that you're right about something, I feel like in that moment, it's on me to try to really understand where you're coming from. Yeah. Because because I have a habit of minimizing where people are. And so I'm trying to do better at that. And so sometimes it doesn't look like I'm listening if I just go back and forth with you. So like, just let me just be quiet and listen and take it and just let it be there so I can think about it later on. And so
I literally have seen you grow in that area over the years. I've seen it. And it's so funny because
I was real bad.
I can see when you're doing it too.
Yeah. I was real bad.
He's holding it in.
I'm trying to suppress.
I'd be like, that poor baby.
and me and there, it's like I'm really trying to grow.
I think we both do it, and it's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
So being right is overrated. Another thing, the person you married is not the person you're currently married to. Okay. That's good. That's a kicker.
That's the truth. Yeah.
Because who you are now is not who you were 26 years ago. She has changed.
Yes.
For every young man out there, they're going to change on you about 400, 500, 600 times. She's changed.
Yes.
You are different now
I am.
than you were back then.
Sometimes I'm different by the minute.
There's a sliding scale. There's a spectrum that you're on, a pendulum.
Right.
You know, it'll bother her real bad today, and then tomorrow, not a big deal. So yes, but fundamentally, and you should change.
Right.
You should have more wisdom. You should mature. You should be different. And so, and everything else in the world evolves. Everything else is changing. And so why would I expect the relationship to look the same? Right. Why would I expect that the same thing is going to kind of goes back to what you said earlier about not letting things become stale. And so realizing that you do change, and I've changed. We've both changed. Yeah. You know, I'm completely different. I was a hothead when we first got married. Yeah. I think I've gotten a whole lot better.
I done smoothed out a lot of rough edges.
So you smooth out. When she do it, it's the Lord, but with me, it's her.
Me and the Holy Spirit, we worked hard over the last 20 years.
Yeah, I was a real piece of work and very. I was overly expressive, a little bit too demonstrative, and yes, and so over the years, I realized that I've not always been the easiest person to deal with up close. you make it look easy, but it's really not as easy as most people think it is, because that robustness doesn't go away when I come home. It's still a whole lot, you know. So, but yeah,
Robust. I said robust.
Robust, robustness.
I like robust.
You like robust, like a pasta sauce, robust. And
like
so
olive oil. I like
olive oil, robust olive oil.
Yeah.
And so I think that is a yeah. So that's one. Another one I would say, and this is what I've learned, and this is
Oh, you put your phone down. You leaning in.
because this was probably my number one thing that I've seen over the years and that I hear from people. In talking to couples, dealing with relationships, where you see there's a breakdown, it's always about communication.
That's good.
And people say they want communication. But this is what I realize. People, when they say that, what they're really saying is, I just want you to do what I say. I want you to think how I think, and I want you to feel how I feel.
Yeah.
They're really not saying they want better communication. Because if I wanted better communication, I'd work on being a better listener.
Yeah.
And most people never come trying to figure out, how can I be a better listener? How can I put myself in the other person's shoes and see things from their perspective? And that goes across the gambit. That goes, if I'm a player, do I see it from my coach's perspective? If I'm a boss, do I see it from my subordinate's perspective? If I'm an employee, do I see it from my boss's perspective? I think that's only heightened in the YouTube age, and everybody validates how you feel, where you are. And you can find anything to validate your foolish emotions. But if I really wanted to communicate, then I listen to what you say.
Right.
I don't make excuses. And I consider your point of view.
No excuses?
No excuses. And I consider your point of view. And I eat it. And I don't eat it to go stew on it and to think like, see, no, I'm thinking, okay, and you taught me this. Can I really see it from your perspective?
Right.
Until I can explain it from your perspective or see it from your side, I've probably not listened well enough to say that I'm communicating effectively. And so a lot of times when people say they want good communication, they just want to get that point across.
Right.
They don't really want to listen. And that's the challenging thing, I would say, especially in couples, is, I just don't feel like you get me. Well, get them. Listen for a change.
Yes.
Like, consider somebody else's perspective other than your own, in your own feelings. And because we're selfish. Like, I know I am.
Yeah.
I want what I want.
We can't help
when I want it.
Yeah.
I'm like J.D. Wentworth. It's my money, and I want it now.
Yeah.
Like I want my love language, my love need. I want my love tank filled.
Right.
I want what I want versus let me really listen to what you're saying.
Right.
And that's the part of communication. I think the Mays did something like this. They spoke on this. And I don't think people get it, because if you ask the average person in any relationship, marriage, whatever, well, I think we need to communicate better. But do they think, well, I need to listen better?
No, we're not thinking about listening.
Yeah.
When we say communicate.
We're not.
No.
Let me turn the TV off. Let me turn the game off. Let me put the phone down. Let me shut up the laptop, not do the emails. Let me give you my full attention. Let me not have my mind made up before you open your mouth. Let me really consider the words.
That's a good one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not have your mind made up. Or not rehearse your answer while they're talking.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
That is like, that's the, if I'm only listening to respond and not listening to hear your heart, you're a poor communicator. Like you are a poor communicator. If I've got to be able to put my feelings to
all
the
the
side.
poor communicators out there, I see you and I hear you.
Yeah, well, I am too. Like, this is how I talk to myself in my head.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you suck. You could have handled that better.
Yeah.
Like, I've got to be able to put my feelings to the side and objectively listen to what you're saying,
right,
and consider your point of view. And that's why sometimes I don't like to go back and forth, because it could turn into this volume back and forth. When I just come to the place, well, let me just see if I can hear what you're saying.
right.
And if I could just hear what you're saying, okay, I lose this time, which I really don't consider losing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, I gained some insight this time, so we won't have this problem next time.
Or we might.
We might, but I know better next time.
Right.
You know,
right.
or we'll have it to a lesser degree next time. You know, yeah. You know, next time I see a strange toothbrush on my side of the sink,
Okay.
I won't use it.
We need some context on the toothbrush.
No, they don't need to hear about that. I accidentally used her toothbrush because she left it on my side of the sink, and I thought it was my toothbrush.
How do you accidentally use somebody's toothbrush?
She put it in my toothbrush holder.
If it's a girl toothbrush, if it's purple,
Hey, when you go,
and you know you didn't have the toothbrush
when you
before,
go, so guys don't like purple. When you go,
guys don't like a girl's
when
toothbrush.
you go to the oral care aisle, oral care aisle, You know I'm from Tennessee.
Well, that Tennessee came out strong.
Oral care aisle. When you go there, there's not a his and her section for toothbrushes.
But there's a his and her section at the house. If
And
it's
and what was your toothbrush on the his section?
But let's explain why. You know
okay,
why.
You're right. You're right.
No, don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that.
She right.
Don't do that. Oh no.
She right.
Oh,
You
no.
right. I
He
should have
used
used
my
it.
toothbrush.
My bad.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't
But
sweat the small stuff. I forgave him.
days later, she called me at work. I can't believe did you?
Man.
Hey, she was hotter than fish grease.
I couldn't hold that. I had to handle that right then and there. Some lines you don't cross. You got to handle it when it happens.
But anyway, all that to say, I do believe we would have better relationships if when we communicated, we realize that there's two sides to the same coin.
And we're on a team.
We're on a team.
Right.
And I think that's the thing. When you're on the team and you're actively working against.
Yeah.
Like if you lose, I lose. If I lose, you lose.
Yeah.
There's no upside in me just getting my point across and not taking in consideration where you're coming from. And so I've noticed when a lot of our communication problems, it's just because we want to get our words out and get our point across, and we really don't want to listen to the other person. And I guarantee you, if we did that, like,
Man, the world would be so much better.
So much conflict would be erased. Okay, another one that I would say.
Whoa.
Small moments matter more than grand moments. Over 26 years. Now I'm gonna. This is going into.
You about to cry?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was gonna say, yay.
Yeah,
Tears. Sensitivity. Protected. No. Focus.
Small moments matter more. One of the things I see that trends a lot nowadays is people celebrate the grand engagement, the grand proposal.
Yeah.
Like this is the anniversary of our first kiss. This is the, this is, all these big gestures.
Yeah.
But are you doing the regular, ordinary things every day to make sure that the person knows they matter to you? And it's really the small things over 26 years that mean more than the big things.
Yeah.
And you've done a real good job of like the small things to me that are real big that nobody else cares about, that doesn't look good in a social media post. Name one.
Yeah. What's one small thing?
Like when you iron my clothes for me. For whatever reason, I iron wrinkles into my clothes.
Yes.
I have found a way that I can make a shirt. I have a
permanent
gift
wrinkles.
to make a shirt look more wrinkled after I iron it than before I iron it. And you have stopped me from going to church on Sunday and say, hey, let me iron your shirt for you. Or you do that.
Yeah.
When I'm getting ready in the morning, you come in and you talk to me while I'm getting ready.
Talk up your morning.
Talk up my morning. You'll text me things throughout the day about how you're thinking about me, or you thank me for things that I think didn't matter or that you wasn't paying attention to. You tell me how you're grateful for, if I do something with the kids, or how, you have my back with the kids. Like that's a small thing, and you let me be, you give me room to be a man. And so like that space, like even when, like people don't understand when I told the story about E-Man, you were so conflicted in your feelings, and and I've seen it where you seen me talking to the kids and you just walk away.
Yeah.
And I know you disagree with me, but you don't undercut me in front of them.
Right.
And that's huge that you don't take.
I try not to.
Yeah.
I
Well, you
try
do a
not
pretty
to.
good job.
Yeah. And if I do, I try to circle back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I'm a little too much, so I need to be checked.
Uh-huh.
But for the most part, you don't undercut me in front of the kids.
Right.
And I think that respect that allow me to like lead, and that's the thing. Like you let me be the man in all aspects, even in the parts that you disagree in. And I had this conversation with a young lady the other day that
Wait, who?
just nothing like that. But
Cut the
because
cameras.
they asked the question about why do I think certain things contribute to the downfall of certain relationships. And there was a comment made about men today. I said, if you want a man, you don't pick and choose what parts of a man you want.
Oh.
You take all of it. And it's like, well, I want a woman, but man, she don't be talking about nothing. Hey, that's what I learned.
Dang.
When your partner stop talking to you about nothing, that's something. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
And that's true. And so the fact that you allow me to completely be a man, the parts that you don't like, and that you question.
I can't think of a part.
I'm cool with that. I like that.
all your parts.
Well, you lied. You just told me my parts were stale. But that's true. And so but what anything you want to add to that?
No. I
Nothing.
can't think of anything.
Okay, you can't think.
Yeah, this is good.
So the last thing I would say kind of alludes to something that you said earlier. Be intentional just about just having fun.
Yeah.
Like, so many people are so
Yeah.
boring. Like, just
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah.
Just boring. Like, just protect, like, have fun. Like, I believe if she's standing in the kitchen
Here we go.
and she got her posterior on the top of her legs, grab that thing. Like, just grab it. Like, just like, like flirt. Like, send that man a managed text in the middle of the day while he's
That's
on
a
the
t-shirt.
job.
Grab that thing.
Yeah, grab that thing.
We
Like,
could both wear that.
yeah, exactly. I wish you would. Like,
Whoop!
like, I ain't mad about it. Like, so my thing is, how come married people don't flirt enough?
Yeah.
Like, why do you get married and then get boring? Cause of kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Man, get them jokers out the bedroom.
Not kick them.
Yeah. Like, cause kids grow up and leave.
Yes, that's true.
And I know for us,
It's the kick.
yeah, get them out. Cause for us, I'm looking like it's been 26 years. We had a whole lot happen.
Yeah. Whole lot.
We're in mid-40s, be 50 soon. I know, and this is just me talking, and I'm like this. I know in the research I've done, and when we spoke about relationships in the past, that the gray divorce rate is real, and that people oftentimes, once the kids leave the house,
Yeah.
they're not happy with one another. They don't. Women leave. People are disinterested.
That's true.
It fades.
Yeah.
And so for me, that intentionality about trying to do the things that I think are important to you
Keep it fresh.
and keep my heart right, it matters. It's important. So although we've had 26 years, good years, I want the next batch of years to look good. Like I want us to have fun together. I want to go places. I want to be able to go people watch and make fun of folk.
Yes.
I want to laugh at things. I want to watch TV shows.
You want to go to Italy, don't you?
I do. I'm trying to see. I do.
You want to go on more cruises?
I do.
Yes.
And you want to go to Orlando?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
she does. And so I would say 26 years has been good.
Yeah.
And hopefully y'all learned something. And then put your comments in the section below. And I'm going to also attach to this video, I think the divorce lawyer's name is James Sexton. He was on the Diary of a CEO, and his tips that he's learned throughout the years from the divorce cases that he's handled. That's real insightful.
Yeah.
I think it's something that all of us should be aware of. You know, she'll probably listen to it because another preacher said it. But anyway.
Oh, he's a preacher?
No, he's not a preacher.
Oh, well, I ain't gonna listen to it then.
So that's all we got, y'all. Y'all be blessed. You have a good one. And we'll see you in 26 more years.
And don't use your spouse's toothbrush or anyone else's toothbrush for that matter.
All right. Bye.